some people feel like they're almost forced to buy something when in reality, there's other strategies out there, like you mentioned on your podcast all the time, that could be a better option. And so that's what I've been trying to kind of encourage people to explore as an opportunity.
Let's shift a little bit to the biggest frustration with the 1031 exchange and capital gains tax challenges. I'm curious what your take is on that for your clients, either 1031s or selling a primary home or cryptocurrency or stock doesn't qualify for a 1031. What's been your biggest frustration? Maybe there's a deal story to bring this to life for us.
So yeah, I've been working with several people who have 1031 or doing a 1031 exchange. I haven't actually completed one as of late. Again, I've only been in the business for 2 years, but I have been working with several people right now. And the biggest hurdle we're finding is that, finding a property that's right for them in a constricted time frame. And I think you've referenced this on time and time again. Some people feel like they're almost forced to buy something when in reality, there's other strategies out there, like you mentioned on your podcast all the time, that could be a better option. And so that's what I've been trying to kind of encourage people to explore as an opportunity. But you're right. I mean, I think that's the biggest hurdle that a lot of people face, is that they see all these properties out there that are just trading at ridiculous cap rates, and the cash flow is not there, and they're just like, well, shoot, I have to buy something. There's no other opportunity. So.
Yeah, we call it the shotgun wedding, right? When you get forced between a rock and a hard place, either pay the tax or buy the property, and that's where you can get hurt, right? Because you let the tax tail wag the investment dog, and you have to just try to take those apart. And the only way to really take those apart is, we found, that gives you the flexibility and the diversification and the option to go back into real estate whenever you want, is the Deferred Sales Trust. Not to be confused with the Delaware Statutory Trust, which is just another form of a 1031 exchange. It's also known as a DST. People get those confused all the time. And you can learn more about that at capitalgainstaxsolutions.com. But if you are a commercial real estate broker or even an investor, you should really, really understand this, because this can unlock listings. Because one of the biggest challenges I had when I was at Marcus and Millichap, Raphael, would be this. You call somebody, you start to build some rapport, you underwrite the property, they're ready to list, and then all of a sudden they talk to their CPA and they go, oh my gosh, and they go, well, go find me that upleg because I don't want to pay this tax, or I'm not going to make the deal with the buyer until I have my upleg, and it became this, solve for X, which is the upleg, because of Y, which is the tax, or I'm not selling for Z. And so at the end of the day, if you can't solve for those two things, you're not selling the deal, or you're not getting the listing. And so what I found is I applied the Deferred Sales Trust, and I said, hey, look, let's just eliminate the need for the 1031 altogether. Let's sell your property, or let's go for your 1031, and we can save a failed 1031 with the Deferred Sales Trust. Once you understand the power of that, it gives your sellers so much leverage. It gives your buyers leverage too, because they can unlock a deal from a seller who is reluctant to sell for the same reason. And so at the end of the day, what I like to say, Raphael, is we're not in the business of selling real estate or even selling tax solutions, right? Like the Deferred Sales Trust. We're in the business of solving problems. And if we can solve their problem, guess what? You can win the listing, or guess what? You can win that deal. And so I encourage you to get to know about the Deferred Sales Trust, learn more and more about it. We're closing these things every single week for clients who have real problems in crypto, business, real estate, saving failed 1031 exchanges. You can go to capitalgainstaxsolutions.com. You can also go to expertcresecrets.com to learn more about that as well.